Hi, it's me again, Brenda, with Workshop Scraps by Brenda, and I have another card share today. I am in the process of coming up with ideas for Mother's Day this year, and I want to do a glitz and glam. I kind of been talking about how I want to do either silver tone or gold tone, and that was my idea probably like in October last year, and I decided, okay, I'm going to go forward with this, and got a little nervous about it because I was thinking, can I create a whole theme around glitzy glam when you really you think flowers and floral and softness and pastels for Mother's Day. So here we go. This card is inspired by Anna Griffin type cards. I have a couple of her dies, and I've been kind of watching her blog and her things, and of course it's new for me, but I am so pleased with how this card came out, and this is it. And so the whole gift basket is going to be themed around this gold and these flowers and these colors. And I'm going to show you the card. Then I'm going to show you the things I used to make the card and give you some ideas. And please let me know if you have any questions, because maybe I may not make it clear, but I'm more than happy to share. I did find out that when I was creating this card, apparently I don't have a lot of stamps that have sentiments for Mother's Day. And so I had to do some creative things with this card. Not too creative, but creative enough for me, because I didn't have what I needed for Mother's Day. Yeah, so this is all I have for Mother's Day. This is all I can find. And I keep... It depends on how many stamps I have, but I keep them in these little photo boxes, so when I need to do Easter, Mother's Day, birthday, gift giving, get well, sympathy, whatever, I can just grab the little photo holder and go for it. But these are the only two I could find. This one, I used this last year on the tag that says a mother is someone who can take the place of all others, but whose place no one else can take. And then I found this one. Mother, teacher, nurse, taxi driver, seamstress, cook, maid, nurturer, friend. It's not really a Mother's Day card, but it has mother in it. And so I ended up masking off the rest of this sentiment and stamping this in gold embossing powder. So it worked. But another opportunity to shop like I like to do. But here's the card. Okay. The card was inspired by this paper pack. It is the Mia Bella paper pack, assortment pack by SEI, and it is beautiful. I bought this paper pack the year before last at Scrapbook Expo. It was a very good deal, because every year that I go, I say I'm not buying paper, and so I do pretty good about not doing that. The only thing I can't seem to control myself with now is when Michael's has the paper sale with that Craftsmith paper, and you get it like $6 or paper stack, so I tend to lose control with that. But it comes with stickers, and as you see, the tone as far as the coral and the yellows and the mauves really go. And then this actually, I don't know if you can see it, it has sheen and shimmer. So this was just in my paper stacks over in my little stash. Didn't realize I had it until I started looking. I keep totes available with the different themes, and then throughout the year, if I see something I like, I'll just kind of either print it out or jot a note and put it in that tote, and that way I don't have to think about it or keep it in my phone or wonder where I put something. And so that system works really well for me, and I like it. It's easy. But if you look at this paper, you see the shimmer? I don't even want to cut it, and it's two-sided paper. Two-sided. Okay, you get two sheets. Stamps, they all have that glitter. I'm going to go through this pretty quick because the video isn't about the paper, it's about my card. And what I'm getting to is the paper that I used. Let's see if it's in here for inspiration for these flowers. Let's see. It only has 2 sheets of each one, so I had to do some creative stuff. Let's see. Just enjoy the pretty paper while I get to it. It is really pretty. And I don't know if you can see it. Like, this is a series of oranges and peaches and the corals. And between each, I'm going to see if it'll focus. I'm going to bring it close. Between each line, teeny tiny little line here, there's gold. It's like gold shimmer. I like it. This paper was made for me. I'm going to kind of bring this in somehow. You would think this isn't Mother's Day, but it's got gold. This is beautiful. Okay, here's the paper. These flowers is what gave me my inspiration for my card. You know, I've been looking at Anna Griffin videos, HSN, tutorials, all kinds of stuff, trying to get an idea because I like how it looks elegant and for an event. And I like for my gift baskets to be like special and for an event. And so I use that section of flowers for my inspiration for the card. Okay, I'm just going to thumb through so you can see the rest of the pack. And on the back of this flowers is gold shimmer. Ooh. If you're anything like me, if you see this, you're going to love it. And it's just gold. And I can't avoid the glare because it's gold. Okay, it has this globe on this side. More of that green. This is, see if they have names. They don't have the name of each sheet. It's just what it is. This is more of a silver and taupe or beige, off-white. Very pretty. If I knew it was that pretty, I might have gotten 2, but I only got 1, so I got to be very thrifty when it comes to cutting my paper. But I am going to do the cards. Orange. This is more like a watercolor look. Looks more pink on camera from what I see. This is like a green. More of a watercolor look. And that's a dark gray brown. That's the other side. And this is like a taupe kind of watercolor. And then on the other side is a coral. This looks like slate tile. Okay, so that's the paper pack. So if you have any questions about that, it comes with stickers. Let me know. And I'll be glad to answer those questions. I love this paper. Just showing it to you gets me all excited about doing the project. And the reason why I'm laughing at myself is that I'm supposed to be working on Easter, not Mother's Day. And then look, this is a Christmas stack from Michaels. Has a shine because it's foil, but it's the Craftsmith. Remember I told you I couldn't control myself when they go on sale. Gold gift paper stack, and it has papers that you can use that are not Christmas. So I got this paper stack. A fellow crafter told me about it, and I was hesitant because I have too much Christmas paper, too much Valentine paper. Yeah, I don't need to buy either one of those ever again. But when you look in here, and you look at my project, there are papers, like I use that. There are papers that aren't Christmassy. So, you know, you can get a lot out of it. That's my plan this year. Use what I have, kind of step out of the box and use things a different way. But when you look back at this card, right here is a banner, a pennant banner that goes all the way top and the bottom that is that gold polka dot paper. And then on the side is this trim. These are flowers from my stash, and I spritzed them to get the color they needed to be because they started out white. Trim, paper, die cut this on the silhouette, and then the flower centers are with stickles. And then I don't know if you remember, but I did a video comparing the die cuts with cutting things out on my silhouette. I cut a lot of these. Okay, I use this Anna Griffin die, and the packaging for this has somehow disappeared, so you gotta use your imagination, or you can go on YouTube. It's called the Flourish Emblem by Anna Griffin, and I got mine from Joann's back in the summer, and it's a cricket cuttlebug Anna Griffin die, and the picture on the packaging is a pillow box that's wrapped in this cutout. Okay, so earlier this summer, if you check my YouTube channel, I had a video comparing cutting these with the die and cutting them out, scanning them in and cutting them out on the Cameo silhouette. So here are a few of them. And I spritzed them, sprayed them, did all kinds of stuff, tried to get an effect. And this is actually one that's been sprayed with gold, just kind of sprinkled, not sprayed completely with gold, because I knew I was doing the glitzy glam for my Mother's Day baskets this year. However, I found something even better. I use these, so that's what I'm going to use these for Mother's Day this year. I have this Tatter Angels Rich Mocha. This, got it at Hobby Lobby in one of my hauls. I'm kind of loving Hobby Lobby right now, but I can't spend, so I did get this. I like bronzy gold shiny. It looks more brown, but that's what I sprayed that die cut with, that emblem, that Anna Griffin die cut with. And it matches beautifully. So I'm happy with that. Then I created this and cut it on the Cameo Silhouette. Spritz it with some glimmer spray, glimmer sheer. I've used the Stickles Gold for the center and the flowers. So this is a couple of steps process to get my final product and to be happy with what I have. I use that, let it dry, and then I have this ribbon. Now, I prefer the wider ribbon for this card, but that's not what I had. So this year is my use what I had. I have 1/4 inch floral ribbon from Hobby Lobby wedding section, and it's the coral. And I have about 4 rows of this because I didn't know what I was going to do with it. It was on sale. It was pretty. I bought it. And so this matches, and I'm trying to hold back on the urge to go buy the wider ribbon to get a fluffier bow. Not going to do it. I'm going to use what I have. So I hope that encourages someone out there to be strong and use what you have. So I use this ribbon. Now, for the labels and on the front of the card, I use the Sizzix Ornate Labels die. It's by Lori Whitlock. I got mine from Hobby Lobby. Has lots of dies, lots of different combinations you can use. Has 12 dies in this pack, little bitty pieces. And what I've done is, I'm going to pull it up so you can see, I have the outline cut. They're like 2 different sizes for the main cuts, and then you have these little label cuts, but I use white cardstock here, coral cardstock here, and this is a thick 110 cardstock, and then this is also white cardstock, but let me show you. I went to a hobby shop where they had samples of different products they made a few weeks ago, and they use fun foam instead of a lot of pop dots. And I find that when I have these intricate cuts, I'm having to cut up my pop dots and put them in strips and all that, which is fine. But I went ahead, and this is just regular Kiss craft foam on this side, and I ran it through the Xyron Creative Station. Basically, it's the wide sticker maker, a whole sheet. It accommodates a whole sheet. And then I ran these through my die, through my Cut-A-Bug to cut out this label. I think it's this one. Cut this label out so that I would have pop dot, or I could have dimensional over the entire tag. And I just thought that was cute. You don't really have to do it, but I like it. So what I did, I've already cut these out enough for my baskets for when I get to Mother's Day. And then I use that one stamp I showed you here, mask it off, and use Mother. It really says A Mother, but it says Mother in gold embossing powder. And the powder I used is Martha Stewart. It doesn't really have a name on it, just Martha Stewart. And what I do to help me is when because I have different kinds of gold and all kinds of different kinds of powders, is I cut a circle and I put a sample on the bottom of the bottle because I want to know if it's a bronzy gold, a shiny gold, muted gold. And when I'm looking for something to match, I've already got that on the bottom of my embossing powders and on my glitters. Yeah, I think I did it with glitters, but definitely embossing powder, because sometimes, you know, when it heats up, it's a different shade. Like this looks more like a distress gold. I have something from Tim Holtz that distress, it doesn't shine, but that's that gold. So that's a little tip if you want to do that in your craft room. And then these flowers started out white, so just imagine them white. And they're either, I think they're the little flowers you get at Michael's in the $1.50 bin. They were bright white. And what I did is I spritzed them first. I didn't really have a coral, so I used this glimmer mist that I got from Tuesday Morning called Cherry. Okay, and it's pink. It's really a bright red pink. I sprayed it. Pretty much saturated it because the white kept showing through, so I saturated it and sprayed it. Let that dry. And then I spritzed it with the Tattered Angels bronze. And that gave it sort of the look I wanted, and then I finished it off with the Heidi Swapp Color Shine, which is a gold. Ooh. Here it is. And this is about gone. I love this. This is my favorite. This is a bright gold. So it's Heidi Swapp Color Shine Gold. And I always keep an extra bottle because I don't want to run out of this. Alright, so that's the card. Did I show you everything? Oh, one other thing. This trim is just a trim on a roll. It's not really bling bling, but it looks like it has those little divots in it. Got this from Dollar Tree. And I saw a YouTube video a long time ago where someone had gotten their trim from Dollar Tree. And I see ribbon there, and I don't need ribbon, and I don't really pick it up. But I just kind of picked these up during Christmas. And I like this gold, and it was the perfect shade here. Not expensive. Right here on the side of this card. Inside, it's matted. Double matted with the coral cardstock and a white to put the sentiment on. And, of course, I'm going to need to either... Not sure if I'm stamping it, writing it, or printing it. So it's the white layer is on with repositional tape runner until I make a decision what sentiment I'll be using, since I don't have any Mother's Day stamps. Well, that's my card for Mother's Day. I'm segueing into Easter because Easter comes sooner than Mother's Day, so I'm going to put that to the side. These are actually some little candy boxes that I created really last year. And when I cut out more than I need, I just kind of sit them to the side if they're cute enough. And I spritzed them with the Heidi Swapp Gold. They already had the coral flower on it, so I'm going to be embellishing that. And that's going in maybe with some teas or some little cookies or something that's going in there. So thank you so much for watching my video. I wanted to finish up with my card before I put it away, but I just love it. I think it's just too cute. So I would love to get this card if somebody was going to give me a card. And can't wait to see what else I create for my gift basket. So thanks so much for watching the video. And let me know if you have questions. And I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.